The last part of these notes is example 3. It says, to the right, there is an xt graph of the motion of a particle. Rank the values of the particle's x velocity, vx, at points p, q, r, s from most positive to most negative. At which points is vx positive, at which points is vx negative, and at which points is vx 0. Let's do with part A first. So they want us to do the most positive. So they're looking for the slope of the tangent line. If you drew a tangent line on point P, it would look something like that. So point P is definitely a positive line. If you drew a tangent line on point Q would be a tangent line like that. So that one looks like it's 0. Point R, the tangent line would be a really super negative slope. And S, it appears as if we have another 0 tangent line. When it says from the most positive to the most negative, the most positive is definitely point P. So in answer to part A, positive is point P. And then Q and S are tied. So I'll do Q comma S because they're both 0. And then the only negative slope is point R. Part B, at which point is Vx positive? So it says, where is the slope positive? The only positive place is point P. So for option B, part B, where is it positive? Only at point P. Part C, which points is it negative? So the only tangent line that I could see was at point R. And D, it says, where is it 0? We kind of already identified that at point Q and point S. And then part E. Rank the values of the particle speed at points P, Q, R, and S from fastest to slowest. So when you deal with fast and slow, you're just talking about its speed. So we're not concerned about negativity. So if I looked at it, which one do you think is more steep? To me, R is way more steep than point P. So in answer to part E, R is the most steep. I know it's like negative, but it's still the most speed, because speed is just like the steepness. And then point P, and then I said boo, and then Q and S are tied. Okay? Hopefully, and that should end the lesson, and we'll see you later.